I told you, Eddie, next time when we're not busy, we'll go get on the what is it, the train, but for now, we can't. So next time, alright? Don't worry, we'll get on, I promise. Anyways, hey everyone, Action Ronder here, welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. Where we last left off, we continued destroying the fiends, we got rid of all the fiends, and now we're on our way to get ready to do a brand new quest. A science quest. Hope you got your thinking cap on. Now, I did mention, a little while ago, a good while ago, a long ass time ago, that we're going to talk to an individual that will trigger one of Eddie's quests. Oh, by the way, if you see one of these, like, on, you could actually use those. But I don't know if you could do it here. We're going to do a quest where you go into a vault. Now, there's a chance that Eddie will trigger another cutscene. I don't know how many days I've waited, but just to be on the safe side... Actually, I don't know why. I'm just do a quick save. We're going to do... something.
You're new. I'm Angela Williams. Were you just looking around, or...?
What is this place?
This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visitors. The smell puts people off, I think.
Smells like crap.
Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time.
Crap? Are you a scientist?
I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands.
Oh.
That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the dam.
Oh, that's another quest.
Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't making much progress. Not yet, anyway.
Need any help?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
What for?
I can't say. We're not supposed to talk about the research. Not the details. If you're interested, I'm sure he'd see you.
Cool. Alright. Well, let's go talk to a mad scientist. Okay, so... Eddie should trigger... something. Okay.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Actually, I got an invoice for you from Alice McLafferty.
From Alice? I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Well, you mentioned Vault 22. I might be willing to help.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves.
You're gonna die.
Vault 22. Where to begin?
Sure, go for it. I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation.
The train scared me.
And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
No, nothing really is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course.
None taken.
The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret.
Damn, that train's loud.
The OSI needs you.
Oh, tell me more.
Good. I thought I sensed the kindred soul in you, beneath the wasteland veneer. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Sure, okay.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room at the lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy. And you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question.
Oh,
Downloading the
shit.
data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
You're making fun of me. All right.
Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
You don't got anything to say? Nothing. Nothing at all. All right, hold on.
Yes? Something else you needed?
My robot doesn't want to talk.
Oh? What might those be?
Well, I can tell you.
The office
I just want to see. Said director. Doing yourself. NCR has a shortage. Responsibilities. Damn. Legion. Goodbye.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost Scientist.
Okay. That's all I needed to see. Now we can actually listen to what he's got to say.
You're new.
Yeah. What is this place? You scientist? What's your role here? Need any help? Mercenaries? Goodbye. That's awesome. Eddie, get your butt in here. Oh, you're just gonna stand over there. All right.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Doc...
Alice McLafferty.
From Alice.
Mentioned Vault 22.
Wonderful. Vault...
I'm listening. Nothing's impossible. Tell me more. Alright, I'll do it. I had some other questions.
Oh?
Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters, medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
If you heard any of that, I apologize. I was drinking some of my soda. You said you were the director of OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam.
It's me. I did it
I'm also
all.
confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things by yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
NTR has a food shortage?
Not yet, but our government understands the value
There's
of
that train
proactive
again.
thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a lady such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
What are the responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
No, there's actually something wrong. We'll get there when we get there.
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation.
Huh.
I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the two scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
Huh. What do you think the NCR chances against Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Alright, I'll see ya.
Yes. Goodbye.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost Scientist. I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine.
Okay.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy, and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Okay. That's about it for Eddie's thing. Now we gotta wait a couple of days and we're gonna get some calls from some 2 new people. Aren't you so excited, Boone? I'm so excited.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but Did he give you a job?
Mm-hmm. Supposed to clean the toilets out in the back. Yeah, Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault.
Motherfucker.
There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back.
Motherfucker.
Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keely. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
He didn't mention shit.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keely, and she failed, or he's given up on her.
She was only gone for 3 minutes.
I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
I have some questions.
Of course. Anything.
What can you tell me about Keely?
Keely's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
How exactly how old is Keely?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So, I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
How do Keely and Hildren get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw,
Oh.
though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildren. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildren hates Keely because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
Oof. What do you think of Hildren?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
He's a jackass. He seemed more focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
So he takes credit for you?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildren tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
Motherfucker.
Right. Stay safe.
I'm gonna have a good word with this guy. Sending me out to my death.
Yes? Something else you needed?
I'm not the first person you sent to Vault 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
I'm the one... No, Williams didn't tell me anything. I'm the one here asking questions, Dr. Hildren.
Fair enough. Begging your pardon, but this is beginning to feel like an interrogation.
You have no idea.
No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
How many others have you sent to the vault?
I'd have to consult my records. 8? 10? Your point is what?
Is it trouble that you made have sent 8 or 10 people to their depths?
I have no evidence that they're dead. 1,000 things could have happened between here and the vault.
And they're all dead.
They could have changed their minds and walked away. I wouldn't be much of a scientist if I leapt to conclusions without proof.
I want double the caps or I spread the word you're full of shit. Motherfucker.
All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find anyone willing to enter the vault. And I'd rather get the data sooner than later. You have a deal. I'll double your reward if you bring me the data. But this is as high as my budget will allow. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Woo, double the caps. Let's go, boys. We're gonna make ourselves a good payday. Oh, man. So this is an interesting quest. It can end in several ways. Well, while we're walking there, I'll just explain it. So, you can find Keely, and she'll destroy the data. But, here's the thing. You need to find the data first before you find Keely. Because if you find Keely first, before you find the data, what ends up happening is that she'll go and destroy the data. And you won't get shit from Hildren. So, what I do... Oh, and another thing. If you download the data, when she's there, on the computer section, she will go hostile on you and will attack you. So, excuse me. What you need to do, before anything else, is that you need to download the data when she tells you to burn the entire vault to the ground, because that's what we're going to have to do. And then when she asks, has anybody else downloaded this data, you have to lie. You lose karma, but you gain karma. So it kind of negates itself out. Speaking of negating itself out. Oh, fuck. Going to the wrong damn area. No, this is fine. I need to go here anyway. You know what? Before anything else, go to my quest. There stands the grass. Where is this? Huh? That's... Vault 22 is right. What the fuck, game? Okay, you know what? It's fine. What are you working on there? That's cool. Guys, the monorail's working! Did you fucking hear it? Okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Delivered the invoice just like you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
What other work do you have for me?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Oh, boy. I want to know more about the Henry Jameson problem.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Was there something else?
This is gonna be an interesting one. You can do this one. It's not really up to you. I mean, you can. I'll hold off on this one, but for now, I'll just get going. No point in just sitting there. I will do 2 of them, but
Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Yes, that was me. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do Boone's quest first. Then once Boone's quest is done, I will tackle what's her name? I'll tackle Quas. I'll tackle we'll initiate Cass's quests. Oh no! 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 Freaking legionary, or not legionaries, fiends! Oh, that's great aim. Damn, they fucking... She didn't even stand a chance. Oh! I don't know who I should feel bad about. Oh boy. Okay, why are you... Now you're telling me to go this way. I could go to the free side. I could technically go to the free side. Sure. I think... Yeah, I should be able to make it to the other side. Huh. You know, I don't think I've ever... we haven't been here yet. What's wrong? You pooping? Oh. A tire iron. This will do it. There we are. Hey. Anything on him? Nope. Just a bandana and a tire. There's a... oh, look, okay, check this out. There's a rat coming. Shoot the rat. Let's see if he's slip and slides. Oh, he was gonna eat him.
Thanks, mister.
I guess they cut that part out. If he happens to get close to it, he will slip and slide and eat the rat, which is quite interesting. Okay, I need to think this one out. I think I went the wrong fucking way. Huh.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I will consider it another time. It can be bought. It can be found at Mick and Ralph's. I guarantee you, our shit is better than anything you ever seen before. Mick and Ralph's. Mick and what you got?
This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, this is gonna be a fun quest later on. We'll get there when we get there. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh. The best. Shit. Oh well. This is interesting because this is like two different areas practically. I think this is a location. Yeah. North Vegas Square. That's a whole nother area, which is pretty cool. I think that's where we need to go. But I'm scared because I don't know how long I've been recording. I think this is at... yeah, we'll go a little bit longer. If the episode's a little bit longer, it's not a big deal. 30 minutes be damned. There's a lot of little locations here I want to pick up. I think this is a location. No, it's not. This is H&H Tool Company. There's one. There's a lot of these little areas. So don't be surprised if you're just walking around and you're having to see 500 different oh wow, 500 different little points here and there. Because trust me, there's a lot. No, there's there's a lot of shit over there. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Now I do know that. What is wrong with that building? Okay, I think Vicky and Vance's gun is somewhere in these buildings. I'm not too sure. I know you could find it, but I'm not too familiar where it could be. Is this a laundry machine? I have never seen this. I really have never seen this before. Wow, I've been playing this game for thousands of fucking years and I've never seen that. Who's in here? Wynn's hideout. Oh. Hello.
Hey.
Alright.
What are you doing here, stranger? You looking to start some trouble?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Sammy, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal duo. You better not mess with us or you'll end up face down in a shallow grave.
You sound pretty tough. I wonder why I never heard of you.
Simple. Up until now, we committed our crimes stealthily, leaving no evidence behind, so we never built a rep. But that's gonna change with our next score. You just wait and see.
What's your plan?
You'll have to ask Pauline about that. She's the brains of our operation. I'm the muscle.
Okay.
Bye.
You take care now. The Wynn's safe.
You best not try any funny business, stranger. One word from me, and Vance will plant you in the ground.
Who are you?
I'm Pauline, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal couple. You'd best not mess with us, or you'll have a bullet hole where your eye used to be.
You sound pretty tough. I haven't heard of you two before.
We ain't never heard of you either, so the not being impressed is mutual. Come a week or so, though, and everyone will have heard of Sammy and Pauline. Just you wait.
What's your plan?
Sammy and me got our hands on a powerful weapon not too long ago. Vance's gun. You know Vance, of Vance and Vicky? That gun's our shot at the big time. We're gonna sneak it in on the strip and rob one of the casinos. Maybe all of them. We'll be known as the greatest gunslingers to ever terrorize the wastelands.
Oh, your plan is gonna get you both killed.
You'll see. You'll feel stupid that you made fun of us when you learn how rich we are.
That's the greatest plan I've ever heard in my entire life.
Really? You think so? We've only got the one gun and there's two of us. And we've never done anything like this before. We've never been on the strip either, so we don't know how many guards the casinos have. And I kept having these nightmares. What are we thinking? We're gonna get ourselves killed. Look, tell Sammy to give you the gun, all right? Just take it. I don't want it around tempting us to do something stupid.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Sammy?
This better be good, stranger.
Pauline said to give me the gun.
Really? Oh, thank God. I love that woman, but I swear this time she was gonna get us killed. The gun's in the safe. The combination's 5, 23, 34. Take it far away from here before she changes her mind.
Okay.
Goodbye.
That is awesome. I'm not gonna take anything else. No, I'm not taking anything else. Well, we got the gun back. Let's see what... We can go return it. I really don't need it. Let's just take a look at it right now. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, boy. What is that? Oh, dogs. Ah, damn it. There we are. One of them was going to hit. This is not bad because we actually have to go all the way over here. Actually, there's a good amount of good stuff all the way over there. So we'll probably take a little detour before we get to the plant area. You know what I mean? Just take a little detour. And we'll save that for next episodes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time exploring the world of Fallout New Vegas. In the next episode, we're going to continue on to Vault 22 and see what all of this is over here. Because there's a lot of stuff over there that I really want to go check out. So, in the meantime, you take care and have a great one. We'll just stand here, stare at each other. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because there's bound to be some other things that may pique your interest here, like more Fallout New Vegas. Y'all take care and have a great one.